I don't have any forwarding news on the housing because they got to get me a new caseworker, but I don't want to put this up there on that. I was right about the dryer. It's not the start button. I mean, it's actually the door mechanism, but I didn't fix it exactly the right way. So my brother came over and looked at what I was missing while I was trying to, bend it back in place. Well, there was something on the inside of the door port that was causing it not to latch. So it was, there was, I don't know, he did something to straighten both ends out. So yeah, so the dryer's fixed now. The door mechanism was warped like I thought, but I couldn't fix it right because I don't know if it might be my eyesight or what, but I couldn't get it lined up right. He got it lined up right and it's fine now. So that's some good news. I don't have to spend $30 on a dryer start button now. It's not even the start button, it's the sensor or the latch or whatever. The closing mechanism on the door was warped more than I could tell with my eyesight. So he came in and took one look at it and was able to line it back up the right way. So at least my dryer's fixed now. So washer and dryer fixed. Now I just gotta get my housing problem fixed. And like I told him, I'm just waiting on a caseworker to get involved because, like I said, I'm just dealing with someone with hate in their heart for disabilities. And that's not my fault. I mean, yeah, I said what I said because I was upset and offended. But, two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. Like I said, there's other people, they were denied a lease because of their special needs. Well, the law don't work that way. You can't deny someone housing because you don't want to cater to their special medical needs. That ain't how that works. I mean, yeah, I said some ugly things, but wouldn't you, if you were in the freezing cold and your AC was going out and you kept telling me to be fixed and you went without really any way to keep one for 48 hours when it was zero freezing outside? Wouldn't you be mad at somebody? Wouldn't you be mad at somebody if you need your smoke detector fixed and they didn't want to do it and you got to call building code enforcement on them? Like I said, every maintenance request I've had here, I had to go to building code enforcement in Columbia to get it done. Building code inspector told me to print all those incidents out on my computer, so I did. Like I said, I don't see how this should have to go to court when this is clearly an abuse of authority position of someone with a bad attitude. I mean, yeah, I said what I said, yeah, but what I said hurt somebody's feelings, okay? I'll admit it. It's not nice to say somebody shouldn't be employed, I get it. But it's also not nice to let someone do without, like I told you guys, in my last loan, I did without a stove, I did without a refrigerator, then I did without air conditioning twice. So yeah, I mean, if these people are going to run these apartment complexes, they don't want to maintain them, then why are they in this business? Like I said, could you imagine yourselves in 90 to 80 degree heat going without air conditioning 2 summers in a row? That's happened in my last apartment. My family had to buy a window unit. Then when the refrigerator went out, he didn't want to fix the refrigerator. Now granted, this was a 70-year-old man. My dad had to go out and buy a mini fridge. So, again, that was taught my family had to deal with his responsibilities. And then I had to go without a stove because the stove broke. I hate to tell these people this, but when you're running an apartment building, things break. And if they break, you have to prove the tenant broke it. Did I break this cheap piece of crap AC unit they put in this building during the winter? No. It broke itself because it's cheap junk. The stuff at the other building broke because it was there from the 90s or 80s. Like I said, it's pure and simple laziness. I don't want to do my job, and I don't want to cater to people's special needs. Like I said, the guys that left, they had plumbing concerns that they wanted addressed, plumbing issues from the apartment upstairs or something like that, the way it started. So they decided to deny them enough lease because they wanted something addressed. Their caseworker said, we'll just get our guys out of here until they put up with this crap. Me, I don't have anywhere to go. I can't find anywhere. I'd like somewhere else to go because I don't like dealing with somebody like this. Like I said, say I violate. There is nothing in the damn lease that says anything at all about me saying somebody sucks their job. That, according to the sheriff's office, according to the federal government, and according to the founder fathers and the Constitution, freedom of speech. If people can go on national TV and say F Joe Biden, I can say a property manager has a laziness and attitude problem. They say they're mad because I called her out by name. They called Joe Biden out by name. Did he do anything? And he ran the freaking country at the time? He didn't do nothing. You know why? First Amendment's right. Free speech. I mean, yeah, I hurt her feelings. But you know what? If she did her job right, she wouldn't get her feelings hurt to begin with. So I'm glad my dryer's fixed. I don't spend any money on that. I did just went ahead and order my water delivery with a couple of Cokes, like I have to do for medical reasons. That's $20 for 2 6-packs of Coke and 2 big packs of water. So that'll be delivered tomorrow. And I'm also getting my Humana card and go to the grocery store. But yeah, I just gotta wait for them to sign me another caseworker. Like I said, I've talked to News 4. I've talked to Congress. I've talked to the senator. I've talked to the congressman, the senator. I've talked to everybody but the governor's office about it. But they know about it already. But like I said, I'm supposed to have a caseworker with, fair housing, but that guy's out sick or something. They're trying to get me somebody new. But yeah, sure. Maybe I shouldn't have said someone's name, but I was that pissed off at all this BS. People get mad at the same things they don't mean. Everybody does it. Like I said, I never ended up in a psych ward. I ended up over here, and there's a rumor she had something to do with it. Because like I said, she didn't like me from day one. Well, guess what? I don't like her either. Feelings mutual. I can't believe the company is backing a scumbag like this. This is a $42 billion, a big rich company, big expensive company. And they wanted to deny leases to severely handicapped people because she's on their payroll. I don't know. I mean, if a guy from Burger King get fired for being a jackass, why can't they fire her? If a guy from Burger King, this is Burger King, big company, fast food, and if other people can fire their employees for discriminating against the handicapped, what's this place's problem? Why aren't Ashton Point's owners firing that idiot? Like I said, I saw the Burger King footage last week about the guy that wouldn't serve the deaf woman. Burger King fired him. I think Ashton Point needs to fire her.